Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Cadet Shane Seacamp, or Sapper Chaplain Seacamp, and today we're going to be executing a mission. I have a 18-minute OPORD brief presented. I'm sorry for the quality of this video. I have to lead this mission and also film myself because I am alone in quarantine. So I'm going to do the best that I can, but let's get right into it. So I am the PL for this mission. All right. I'm going to rotate our camera. Okay, it doesn't let me do that. So here is where we are operating, and I cannot turn the camera without having to move my whole body to preview it. So let me try my best to. Okay. Let me try my best to show where we are. So here is our map, and this is where we currently are. We are currently at EG 83129706. That is where we are on the map. I'm going to get into this later for what we will be doing for our mission, but we are going to be going to this objective denoted right there. And that is EG 83919789. Between both of these points is our ORP, which is at point EG 83559794. There are a couple other points on this map that I want to annotate. Right near our objective, 3rd Platoon will be conducting an operation at EG 84359775. 4th Platoon will be south of 3rd Platoon conducting a mission at EG 84479713. As denoted, south of where 4th Platoon will be conducting their operation is our command post. That is located at EG 84189696. And then also right near the bottom of our objective, we will be moving to a patrol base after we are done with our attack, as I will mention in a little bit. And for your notes, that is located at EG 83889666. So I apologize once again that I can't show the map more clear, but my camera is not letting me flip between me and frontal view. So here is where we are operating. Hopefully this will work. So we are going to be operating in AO Panther, and our objective is within the grid of line 8-4 and just right under the line 9-8. We are currently above line 9-8 in grid 8-3, but we will be finishing our operation in grid 8-3-9-7. Our ORP is also located in this grid right about northwest of our objective. And then our patrol base is south of the objective in the same grid square. MSR Fort runs south of our operating environment, and Otter Creek is all the way to the northeast and goes down south as you come down the map. This designates north, so we will be operating in AO Panther in more of the northern part. And then we will not be moving anywhere out of line 8-4. So all missions will be happening within line 8-4. And we also will not be moving out of line 8-3. So now that I have oriented you to the map, I can begin going into the OPORD brief. Oh my goodness. God help me. There's no one to film this for me. Okay, so For our task organization for this squad, we are going to have 4 squads. First squad will be security. Second squad will be assault 1. Third squad will be assault 2. And fourth squad will be weapons squad. When we're moving, fourth squad will be in between first and second and third. So for the terrain and weather, the weather for this operation looks like it will be fairly sunny with minor clouds. In no way will the weather negatively or positively impact this operation, except for the fact that there won't be any rain or any storms or anything to make the operation more difficult than it needs to be. For our terrain, so this is a terrain that is marked by densely wooded hills and low-lying wet areas that will severely restrict vehicular movement. We will not be operating in vehicles, so that's not pertinent. For our obstacles, so as I showed on the map, we will have Otter Creek near us, and Otter Creek can be a significant obstacle to dismounted or mounted travel after persistent precipitation. But once again, this does not apply because our operating environment is not near Otter Creek. There are no significant obstacles for this mission. Avenues of approach. The only significant avenue of approach would be MSR 4, but we are not anticipating the enemy moving on that road during this mission. It's also important to note that Route 60 in the south of the AO runs east to west and is a hardball road that can support 2 combat vehicles abreast, moving at speeds up to 60 kilometers. So, key terrain. There is a hilltop at grid EG83919789 that provides cover and concealment, observation, and fields of fire that can control east and west of movement along Highway 1382. So because we will be operating in grid square EG8397, it's important to note that hill. However, we do not anticipate that there will be any significant problem as far as the enemy using that for this mission. So, observation within the company AO, along roads and trails, observation can approach 400 to 600 meters, providing good fields of fire for all weapon systems. Once in the wooded area, however, it's reduced from 30 meters to 150 meters, depending on the vegetation type. Moreover, cover and concealment. In most wooded areas, cover is excellent as sufficient old-growth trees provide good cover and adequate concealment. So let's go into our enemy information right now. Okay. So, within the company AO, we are facing a reinforced rifle platoon operating at the squad and platoon level. So what we can expect, an Ariana platoon consists of 35 to 45 mixed-gender soldiers arranged into 4 squads. Each rifle squad is led by an NCO and consists of 9 to 10 personnel arranged into 2 fire teams of 4 to 5. One of the 2 fire teams in each squad is equipped with an M249 LMG. Each squad has portable FM radio, and the weapon squad consists of 7 to 8 personnel arranged into 2 gun teams of 3 to 4 personnel. Each gun team carries the M240 Bravo. We are anticipating that this is going to be more of a guerrilla-type force, and as far as the most likely course of action when we're thinking of our enemy, is that they will continue to conduct defensive operations in the AO to hold terrain, that they have established mortar firing points, mission command nodes, cache sites, or terrain that controls the road network. The most dangerous course of action is that Ariana forces consolidate into a platoon level and coordinate an attack with adjacent forces. For our friendly forces, I have already mentioned their position on our map. But we have 3rd Platoon and 4th Platoon that will be operating near our operating environment. So 3rd platoon will be conducting a recon to assess possible enemy cache to deny enemy resupply of weapons and ammunitions at objective Cobra, and I will say the grid coordinate again, even though it should already be in your notes, EG84359775. And 4th platoon will be conducting a recon to confirm an Ariana counter UAS position at objective Fer de Lance, and I'll also state this grid again, EG84479313. So that goes into our friendly information and completes it. So I want to talk about our mission specifically for our platoon. For our platoon, we will be attacking to destroy an Ariana squad at objective BOA, already given you the grid coordinate, but here we go again, EG83919789, in order to degrade enemy capabilities no later than 1000. I repeat, 2nd platoon will attack to destroy an Ariana squad at objective BOA in order to degrade enemy capabilities no later than 1000. As far as the mission at higher, at the company level, no later than 1 May 2018, Alpha Company destroys enemy forces in the company AO in order to set conditions for continued offensive operations against Ariana and eventual transition of the AO to Atropian security forces. The commander's intent is that Ariana forces are degraded due to our initial operations, or rather that's the end state. The commander's intent is to reduce enemy capabilities and freedom of movement in the AO. The key tasks, I already mentioned what ours is as 2nd platoon. And the end state is that Ariana forces are degraded due to our initial operations. Friendly forces will be poised to conduct additional operations based on intelligence gained from the initial operations. Civilian forces will not be significantly impacted by our initial operation. So let me get into our timeline. As I mentioned, 2nd platoon needs to have our mission done by 1000. So it is now, or at 6 or 0600, our Warno will be briefed. By 0630, we'll have our Frago go out. By 0700, we have that OPORD done. By 0745, we will be initiating movement with our ORP placed by 810. By 840, our reconnaissance is done. By 0905, our platoon is in placed. By 0920, we are on standby, ready to conduct our mission. And by 1000, that gives us 40 minutes to get our mission done and get to our patrol base, which is Patrol Base Echo. I have already said the grid coordinate for that patrol base and denoted it on the map, but in case a soldier wasn't listening, it is at EG83889766. So the coordinating instructions for this mission, we have PIRs 1 and 3 and FFIRs 1, 3, and 4. So for our PIR 1, what locations are Ariana caches in the company AO? And then where and when will Ariana elements conduct resupply operations? For FFIR 1, physical and operational loss of a weapon system or soldier, death or injury to any soldier, and then for FFIR 4, troops in contact. So for our command, as I already stated, that there is going to be a command post at EG84189696. And then the succession of command will be the PL, the PSG, and then 1st squad, 2nd squad, 3rd squad, weapon squad. That is our succession of command. For our sustainment and supply, we are going to be operating with a ration cycle MMM, which will be prescribed after we get LACE reports. And then it's also important to note that each platoon will deploy with a CLS bag, VS-17 panel, and 2 pole-less litters. Also, for medical evacuation, we will be using the 9-line medevac. For signal, this is very important. For our passwords, our challenge password is Summer Sky, our number combination is 7, and our running password is Rain. Moreover, our PACE plan, primary will be FM, our alternate will be hand and arm, and then our contingent will be face-to-face. So, that gets us right into our priorities of work, priorities of CCCs, and priorities of rehearsal. So our priorities of work are security, communications, and maintenance of weapons. Our priorities of PCCs are weapons, comms, and map and compass. And then our priority of rehearsals are Battle Drill 1 Alpha, Battle Drill 2, and then break contact. Battle Drill 1 Alpha, Battle Drill 2, and then Battle Drill 3, which are react and break contact. So I'm going to now turn to my terrain model kit, and this doesn't flip, so I don't know what you're seeing because I can't tell, but alright, that looks good. So first squad, second squad, third squad, and fourth squad. This is the order of movement as we head towards our ORP from the location that we are currently at. So once we get to the ORP, we're going to have our leader's recon go out. The leader's recon will have the PL, it will have the RTO. I'm going to have a weapons squad leader and all of second squad go on that leader's recon so that they can get an idea of what our objective looks like. Once that leader's recon comes back, we will begin to get ready to emplace our platoon. So as we're coming out of where we are, we get to the ORP. This is the order of movement. We will be in a traveling technique as we go to the ORP, but for all movement after we hit the ORP, it will be bounding overwatch. So that is our movement techniques for this operation. So once we are out of the ORP, our first squad will be our support, and our second and third squad will be our assault. The PSG will be with the support element, and the PL will be with our assaulting element. And I had a piece to denote that. Okay, I just want to make sure that this can be seen. So 4 squad will be our weapons squad, and they will be with our support element because they have the more heavier weapons. Casualty collection will be a rolling CCP on the objective. I just wanted to denote that. So when we're ready to attack, the PL will initiate fire, but then our support element will start sending fires right into the objective, into our kill zone. I as a PL, when I believe that we are ready to make our assault through the objective, will call for a lift and shift, and then second and third squad will assault through our objective until we get to the LOA. Then the platoon sergeant with our support element will go through the objective to their LOA, and the objective will be clear. At that point, we're going to have to do aid and litter and EPW. For aid and litter, I have first squad Alpha team, first squad Bravo team as secondary. For EPW, I have second squad Alpha team, second squad Bravo team as secondary. At this point, once our objective is clear, we will have a demo team go on the objective, which I will denote will be our 4 squad. They will, after Aiden Litter and EPW, our demo team will demolition whatever has to be demolished on the objective, and then we will begin to move to our patrol base. And the order of that movement will be the assault, support, and then security. So we'll have the first squads coming off will be 3rd and 2nd, followed by our 4th and 1st. Okay. And then we will occupy our patrol base. The movement technique coming off of the objective will be traveling Overwatch. So let me get that. Yes, okay. So with that, we have gone through our mission, and I will take any questions from the squad leaders at this time.